Hey guys, it's Laura. I thought I'd come on here and make a video and give you guys an update, and I feel a lot better, and I want to thank people for praying for me, and for um like just sending good comments and good wishes towards me, and like praying for me, and um just being a really big support to me. I really thank you for doing that for my last video, and because it's really helped me a lot, and God is really like, I prayed that prayer for fall to like let things go, and God is really like helping me heal from a lot of situations, and and like he's just helping me heal in general. And ever since he revealed himself to me that way, like in a way where I felt like his like father energy and his strength, and like I don't know, it just like it healed something inside of me. Like, I guess my abandonment issues for my mom, because my mom did abandon me when I was a kid for a couple of times. Like, she would disappear a lot because she was a drug addict and an alcoholic, so she used to disappear a lot, and like she would abandon us from time to time, me and my sister. So I just felt like in that moment when he revealed himself to me, like, and I'm not sure what this means for the rest, like how this applies to my life or what this means, but like in that moment when he revealed himself to me, I knew without a shadow of a doubt like that he was all I ever needed. And it just healed something inside of me. Like, I knew he was there to stay. Like, he's like a solid rock and a solid foundation in my life, and he's not going anywhere. And it just really healed something inside of me. I'm not saying that I'm totally healed. I'm pretty sure I'm still gonna have issues, and I'm still gonna miss my mom, but I definitely feel different, especially after all the like people praying for me, and I prayed. I have a peace and healing candle that I prayed over, and I lit, and it's been burning. I come up here and I burn it, and so like God has been really answering my prayers for peace and healing, and like, and so it's my abandonment issues is another thing that he, like, for fall, because we during the fall season, it's my tradition to like let things go, like the trees, like let the leaves go. So I let things go before wintertime sets in, and then so I can hibernate and go within and really work on myself in the wintertime. And so my abandonment issues is something that he healed me with and wants me to let go of. And I have another issue in my life that I need to let go of. I have to let go of a person. So I have those two issues in my life. So I'm really like, God is really working with me, and letting things in, like really allowing me to like let things go. And I guess another situation that I have, it's a very deep situation that I'm going through, but like I forgive the people that are involved. I forgive everybody, and I forgive the situation, but one thing that I've been really struggling with is forgiving myself, because I don't know why I struggle with that, forgiving myself. So I think that's another thing that I want to let go of is my unforgiveness for myself. And so, and that's what the peace and healing candle is about. Like, I prayed about the situation, and I prayed about my life in general, and prayed about the situation, and like, I just want peace and healing, and I forgive everybody, and I hope people forgive me. And so it's just, so I'm sharing this because I want, like, I'm going through a season of healing right now. Like, the fall season is really like a healing season for me. And I'm really grateful to God that that I'm going through this season, and that he's working with me. And I'm not saying that I'm perfect, and I'm not saying that I still don't struggle. Another thing that I'm trying to let go of right now for fall is all the cards that I have. I have a shelf up here where I keep all my tarot cards and my oracle cards. And so I packed them up in a box, like this really huge box. And I don't know what to do with them, but I packed them up, and again, I keep going back and forth and struggling with that type of stuff. And another thing that I really want to work on is I need to stop watching the tarot card reading videos online. And I went for a couple days without watching them, but of course, temptation, like, the titles always get me, like, especially when they talk about God, they always get me. So I get sucked back in for a little bit, and then I'm starting to, like, I guess, come out of that. And one thing that God really taught me is that, like, he led me to the story of Solomon, and I read that story after I watched a prophetic video online. Like, basically what the prophet said about me is that I should be farther along than where I'm at right now in my walk with Jesus. And, like, there's something holding me back from, like from fully having my walk with the Lord. And I think that's the tarot cards and the oracle cards. I'm not sure. It could be other things in my life too. But so the Lord really directed me towards the the story about Solomon, and how important life decisions are, and the decisions that I make, because I'm an adult and I have to make my own decisions. And like, Solomon had all this wealth, and he was like the King Solomon, and like, he had all these women, and he was, God made him, like, so wise. He was the wisest man in all the land, and all throughout history. He was the wisest man on earth. And people used to come from, like, all over the place to come and talk to him and get his wisdom and just hear what he had to say. And so, but Solomon had a thing for women. He loved women. And he had a huge harem of women, and he had a lot of women. He had a lot of foreign wives. So what he did was, and God warned him about this, like, not to do it, but he would marry women that had that were foreign to him, and that had different gods and goddesses. So, like, Solomon ended up worshiping, so, like, he got sucked in by some of his women that he deals with. He got sucked in, and he started worshiping foreign gods than the true God. And so God took, like, he lost everything basically, and he he died a king, but he lost everything in the process, because God warned him, look, I'm going to bless you, I'm going to give you all this immense wisdom in your life, but if you worship other gods or goddesses, then I'll take it away from you. Then you'll lose things. And the thing that really freaks me out about that story is Solomon was the wisest king that ever lived. He was the wisest person on earth, and God made him and blessed him and gave him all this abundance and everything else like that. And and at the end of the day, he still made bad decisions. He was a very wise man, but he still made really bad decisions, and he still turned away from the Lord. And so that really scares me, that God put a warning on my life, that that I'm an adult and I have to make adult decisions, and my choices could lead me to losing everything. And because I got sucked into other things like tarot cards and oracle cards and Wicca and paganism and the occult, basically. No witchcraft. I don't practice witchcraft. I stopped doing that a long time ago. But and so it's like a huge wake up call for my life. I really need to get serious about following the Lord. And because I don't want to end up in hell and lose everything. Because that's the way it was explained to me. God isn't going to take things away from me. But my decisions in my life could lead me... I could end up taking myself to hell by the decisions that I make. And in the Bible it says people are destroyed by their lack of knowledge. So So God really woke me up and gave me a warning, and because I don't want to go to hell. I had an experience with a demon that came after me, and I could smell it, and I could hear things. He would tell me things and come and chase after me, and literally this thing was after me, and I could feel the oppression, and the demon told me that he was gonna fillet me for dinner. So, because I felt like there's a hit on my life, I need, it wanted me to commit suicide. So ever since I had that experience with that demon, I do not want to go to hell. I don't want to go to hell. Hell is not for you. It's not for me. Accept Jesus into your life as if you don't know who Jesus is, please accept him into your life, because I don't want to see you go to hell. I don't want to go to hell. I definitely don't want to go to hell. It's a horrible place. I don't want to go there. And Jesus doesn't want me to end up there either. But I keep making stupid decisions for my life, and getting sucked into things, and especially with my past. And so I'm not sure what's going to happen to me. I really prayed this afternoon, and I cried a little bit, and I prayed that God would watch over me and guide my steps, and really just be there for me and help me. And because I told God, I was I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm searching for. Because I keep getting sucked into these, I'm reading the Essene Gospel of Peace. That's not the Bible. You know what I mean? I think it's helpful to read. I read the Gnostic Gospels. And, but I get down these rabbit holes, and I get sucked into things, and especially with the occult, secret knowledge type stuff, no witchcraft. I'm done with witchcraft. I've explored that. I used to be a Trinitarian Wiccan, and more like Trinitarian Wiccan / pagan, and I never got into like baneful magic, but I did a lot of like like healing spells and like that type of stuff, like white magic. I did a lot of that stuff back in the day. But so I'm done with that. I'm done with. I have zero interest in witchcraft, because I really like the thing I love the most about Jesus is like he's his own person, and he's extremely intelligent, and um like all I have to do is tell him about what's going on and what my situation is, and he just makes a decision. I don't have to gather up any herbs. I don't have to like collect things and like conjure and like put things together. I don't have to do that. All I have to do is talk to him about stuff. And he makes decisions over my life, and so I love to pray. I love praying. Praying is like I just love. I pray every day. I pray multiple times a day. I love to pray. I love talking to Jesus. I love him. And without him, I can honestly say without him, I would be in a huge mess. I would be a mess of a person. And I every good thing that I have, like all the like I have a house, I have food, I have clothing, I have a car, I have money, not a lot of money. I'm not a rich person. I am very poor. I live on the poverty level, but I always have enough to pay my bills. I'm not behind on anything. Like, every good emotion I have, like all the joy and the love and the goodness that I have, is because of Jesus. It all comes from Jesus. Every good thing that I have in my life, and without him, I'm nothing without him. I'd be destitute without him. I'd be such a miserable person without Jesus. And so like I'm this is kind of like a like an update type video, but I hope what I'm talking about helps somebody. And I hope some people could relate to like what I'm going through. And so I'm really praying that please continue to pray for me, that I stay close to the Lord, and that I just stay close to the Lord, and that I can walk with him and follow him, and like and be like I want to feel my number one prayer for me is I want to be head over heels in love with Jesus. I want to because when I was a little girl and I was going to church and I felt like I had a relationship with Jesus, like I could feel him in my heart. I felt like I was in love with Jesus. I could feel him in my heart when I was a little girl. And I don't know if it's different because now I'm an adult and I've been through certain things in my life. So I don't know if it's different, but I totally remember that when I was a little girl. I was head over heels in love with Jesus, and like and I pray that happens to me, where I can feel him in my heart and love him and be at one with him, and like walk with him and follow him, and like and be close to him and have a close relationship with him, and just and be with him forever in heaven. Like I want that more than that's my number one prayer over my life, and I hope that I get it. I really hope that I get it. And because I pray about that every day, and I want that for you, and I want that for myself. Like I really desire that. Number one, that's my number one prayer. And so yeah, so I hope this helped. Thank you for praying for me, and for all your nice comments that you left. My mom did die of an overdose. I think it's like 7 or 8 years ago now that she died. It's so she died of an overdose, and yeah. So if you can, if you feel led to, I'm not sure where my mom is. I have heard voices tell me that that my mom's in hell. So I don't know if that's true or not. But if you feel led to, please say a prayer for my mom. Her name was Irene. And pray for her soul. And because I forgive my mom. And I hope to God that she's not in hell. And because I really struggle with that too. And my mom definitely had problems, so I pray for her. And but I want to share a prayer with you. It's from this book that I got from church. It's a Saturday prayer for protection, and it goes, "O God and Father of our Lord Jesus Christ, we call upon thy holy name and humbly beseech thy clemency, that through the intercession of ever Immaculate Virgin, our Mother Mary, and of the glorious Archangel Saint Michael, thou wouldest vouchsafe to help us against Satan and all other unclean spirits that are prowling about the world, to the great peril of the human race and the loss of souls. Amen." So that's like a prayer of protection and a prayer of like to save people and save lost souls that need prayer. And so yeah. And so I hope that my video has blessed you, and please continue to pray for me, and I'll pray for you. And God bless you and keep you and make his face to shine upon you, and be with you all your days. And I really pray that for you. I pray for my subscribers. I pray for you guys. So, yep. So, alright guys. I just wanted to give you an update and a prayer. But, alright. Bye. Love you. Pray for me and I'll pray for you. Bye.